What's the deal? What's the deal? Let's go. We back on the stream. I'm just over here. Just a late night session because I felt like it. I got me my Art Tube MP. And I've been messing with the saturation on this. Playing around with some analog gear because I actually just got something special that I really wanted. I waited like 6 months because it was back ordered. But it finally came. And I'm very excited for this. So I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on, where's my phone? Oh, it's down. I can stay right there. But yeah, I wound up getting this bad boy. Y'all see it real quick? The Midas L6, Legend L6. And let y'all see the back real quick. Where's it at? Oh snap! Thing kind of heavy though. Fake heavy. It's fake heavy. Got all the connections. So I ain't open it yet. I'm gonna do a real unboxing once I get some modules. My first module is gonna be a stereo EQ compressor from Drummer. It's the Drummer MQ. I like that one. I was chat GPTing and I found out that you could basically use the stereo for mono, but you can't use the mono for stereo. So I was like, what's the point of getting a mono? You know what I mean? Even though it's cheaper, but you limited to mono tracks. So I said, let me just get a stereo. So Sweetwater's gonna. I gotta buy it. I'm not sponsored by them or nothing. So, but I did talk to my sales rep. He said he could give me a price for a new one the same as the open box. So it was about $508 plus tax. So I'm gonna get the Drummer MQ. You know what I mean? It got, like I said, compression, EQ. It has a squash feature or crush feature. And, add some saturation and stuff like that. I got all that. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my first one. I was gonna get the Midas EQ in a compressor, but then I was realizing that you gotta get two of them if you want to do it in stereo. And most of the tracks in Logic is stereo. Even though right now I'm using the Tube MP and I got it set to stereo, but I used the gain plugin and turned that to mono basically. You know what I mean? If y'all want to do that, you just press option and click on the gain plugin and it'll go to mono. If you don't do that, it will stay in stereo or it won't even show up mono. So that's what I did. So right now, I'm not talking through the Tube MP. Actually, I might be. No, I'm not. But I'm talking to through my Rodecaster Pro 2. So, but I do have Silent One connected to the Tube MP, and I'll play a little bit, and we'll play around for a little minute. Let me move this out the way real quick. By the way, I love this boom arm. Mic check, mic check. Okay, everything is going smooth. Mic check. Okay, I had to. It sounded a little crackling just now. So I'm gonna take the plugin off and play a little lead that I, just pulled up in the factory settings. Sounds very low. Well, I don't hear it. Mic check. I don't hear it. Hold on. Let me get this right. Let me see something. Oh, my bad. Let me go back to Logic real quick. For some reason on my set, it ain't just play. Oh, yeah, it's not. Hold on, let me see if it's playing. Oh, it is playing. Alright, let me go back to my cam link just to see if it's playing. Oh, I keep doing that. Sorry, y'all. I'm over here. I got the keyboard, the virtual keyboard, so I gotta keep switching back from OBS to Logic. I gotta make sure. Oh yeah, it is working. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to Logic real quick. I forgot I had a Stream Deck for a second. But let me go back to live. I gotta make sure I click on it. All right, this is without the saturation, you know. Mic check. Mic check. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, I gotta do something about this right here. I don't need that right now, so I gotta see what the hell I'm doing, cause I don't know. It just was not coming through my headphones. It just made me lose track of what I was doing. Anyway, what was I doing? What was I doing? I just forgot that fast. Okay, we got the. All right, so let me go back to Logic. Can anybody remember what I was doing? Can anybody remember what I was doing? Because I can't. Okay, so we're going to put the saturation on real quick. Can you hear a difference? Yeah. I don't know if I got a level match, so forgive me for that. But you still can hear the difference, though, in the quality. Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. Duh. I was putting this light on. Damn, my memory is shot right now. I don't know why. Okay, let me turn this light on because I want y'all to see. Let me see if y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all can see that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You see, I got it's going orange, and I wanted to go more, but I think I'm losing a little bit of volume because I put it in mono, and it's a stereo track, so you lose some volume with that. If this was a mono track, I think it would, and I have to do all the configurations, I think it would be louder. But it's still a good enough saturation. Excuse me. If I put the input all the way up, you can see right here, you can see the noise. Let me turn it up a little bit. You can see the noise floor a little bit on here. So I like to turn it down just a little bit where I can't hear it. So yeah, I got the output right here. It's clipping because I'm using an aggravated device. I got my Behringer. What is it? The Euphoria UMC 404 HD, and I'm using an aggravated device with my Rodecaster Pro 2. I also use the aggravated device with all three, which is my MPC sample. I put all of them in the aggravated device so I could use them all at once. But right now my MPC is turned off, so right now it's just that Behringer and the Rodecaster. You can only see it a little bit because I got this covered. But yeah, the Rodecaster is right here. You know what I mean? I love the Rodecaster too because you could switch your voice.
Yes, sir. Let's do this. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yes, sir. You can make it deep.
But yeah, anyway, Rodecaster is a beast by itself. I love that mixer. I think I got a open box for a decent price. So that worked out. It basically came brand new. Like it didn't even look like it was touched. They said it was an open box, but it looked like a brand new. And I've been using this ever since I got it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I sometimes I connect my aggregated device with the Behringer and all that, but mainly I connected it today because of I wanted to use the saturation, and this has the combo jacks in the front and the playback in the back, the output. So I could use these TRS to XLR. I got two since this is mono. If I had a stereo, I would have to get 4 cables, but that's gonna be for the new setup since I got stereo, and the Drama MQ takes up 2 slots. So you're gonna have to, have it in stereo, and you're gonna have to use 4 cables. Same setup, but 4 cables. So I'll have to I got 4 slots on my Behringer. I would take up 2, and this probably takes up another 1, so that would be 3 slots taken up. And I still got another slot for a microphone or something like that. I think that's how I would set it up. I don't even know. I ain't figured that one out yet. But anyway, back to what we was doing. So this is up. You can hear it. That's a little saturation from the Tube MP. My friend gave me this for free, and I had it sitting for a little minute, maybe since last year. I just started using it last year, but I didn't really use it a lot. I just hooked it up and figured it out how to use it with my system since I had everything I needed. But now I'm starting to get into analog gear, and and I do want a synthesizer, like I said, because I got the MPC sample, and I do have a M Audio Oxygen Pro 61 keyboard right here on the side, which I probably can't see. But when I have so many things connected to my computers, because my computer has 3 USB Type C's, and I have a USB hub from Amazon, which I paid $85 for. That was a good deal. They went up to like $250. I guess they ran out and they got third-party sellers now, but I paid $85. And it also has 3 USB Type C's, and I think 4 or 3 regular USBs, 10 gigabytes. But the thing about the 3 USBs, you only could use 2 because one of them has to go to your computer. So I have 2 monitors. 2 of them is connected to my computer, and then the one other Type C is connected to the docking station. So that leaves me with 2. So I can't connect too much stuff. So I got a USB Type C hub and then a regular USB hub. But if I plug, the keyboards take the regular USB. So if I plug that in the hub and I try to use it with my MPC, it has a slight delay to it. I literally have to connect it directly, and I'll have to use this right here. Right now I got my computer monitor. I'm only using 2 USBs right now because I unhooked it and used the HDMI cable with my monitor just so I could hook this wire up and play my keyboard. Because when I connect this directly to my computer instead of the docking station, it doesn't have a delay. But like I said, I have to use the HDMI for my monitor, which I don't like to do because I lose the quality for certain things. For this type of stuff, it don't matter. But, for certain things you want to see the clearest quality, you paid all that money for the monitor. But anyway, yeah, so I use this directly in my computer, and it doesn't have a delay. But to kind of delete all of that so I don't have to configure any wires, I was just going to get a synthesizer. I think it's the Behringer something Mon. I forgot the name of it. Something Mon. Let me look it up real quick. I'll tell y'all right now. Let me grab one of these phones. My other phone fell on the floor. Oh, snap. I got 3 phones out here. I got this phone right here, too. It's connected to I'm using my professional camera with the capture card. So that one is just dedicated to that. My other 2, empty. I'm not using it really. So I'm going to go to Sweetwater real quick. I'm going to tell you the name of the synthesizer I was going to get real quick. Sorry, I didn't remember the name. Yeah, hold on. I know it was Behringer something. Behringer. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, DeepMind. It's the Behringer DeepMind. So I was gonna get that and just connect it to the. Oh snap! I don't even know. Oh. Did I just do that? Let me see something when I do that. Oh yeah. I don't even know. I just pressed that right now. The whole time that joint was on Zoom. Anyway, I'm gonna get the Behringer DeepMind and just connect it directly to the MPC. Let me take this out real quick. In the back, basically, they got audio ins and audio outs. So I'm gonna connect it that way because then it's instantaneous. I don't gotta use no other wires. And this right here use USB-C, so I can plug that directly into my computer, and then I could play along with some of these samples I got. You get what I'm saying? I really did want another type of keyboard, something that has like a synthesizer and like a keyboard that has like strings and guitars and stuff. Like I wanted like the best of both worlds, but it's kind of hard to find that together at a good quality for a good price. The ones that do that is very expensive. I was thinking about looking at the Montage. I think that's what it's called, the 8X or MX, M8X, something like that. But that one is like $5,000. I can't afford that. I'm not gonna lie. So I think I'm gonna go with the DeepMind. It's not cheap, but it's not as expensive as the other ones. But anyway, that's enough of me ranting. This is how it sounds. I just love how that sound with the saturation. It's nice sound. You can see right here on the screen is orange. I do have a noise gate on it, so I can kind of push it to the limits. See, the noise floor is very low until I press a key or something. And this is not even the max. For some reason, like I said, the way I got it set up with the stereo and converting it to mono, it doesn't push it to the extreme match where it just distorts it completely. But it's good enough for this. Let's just see how it sounds with some other stuff on it. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. And we're gonna pull up the that's not what I wanna do. I forgot Alright, so I gotta it's a way. Okay, let me see something. Yeah, there we go. I wanna pull up that real quick. Let's pull up some guitars or something. Yeah, we just found some guitars real quick. Instrument. Yeah, let me look for some electric guitars or something. And then we're gonna add some stuff to this. We do the I/O. You gotta go to I/O. Abilities. I think I can make this mono, if I'm not mistaken. Mono. Oh, sorry. Let me go back to this real quick. And if you see, I got a bunch of, see, it's 14. Because I got 2 aggregated devices, so I gotta, oh snap. What is it doing? Oh, I keep forgetting I don't got the damn. Okay, so I can't put it in mono, actually. I have to convert it to mono. So let's try that again. Stereo. We're gonna put it into 13, 14 to 24. Now you see it's coming out of one speaker. So if you want to change that, you go to your utilities and your gain, but you gotta press option though. Utility gain. See how I got mono. Now it's coming out of both speakers. It basically centered it in the middle. All right. What is this right here? Let me see something. So I don't know why I did that. Actually, I think I don't know if this is stereo or mono. Let me see. I was supposed to drag this to here. I don't know why I did that other stuff just now. Okay, yeah, that was pointless. That was pointless to do that. Let me delete this. Okay. So this is stereo 1 and 2. I think you can make this mono. So since we can make that mono, we don't got to do nothing else. We could just add this. That's perfect for this tutorial. Okay, that doesn't work. Why doesn't it work with mono? Okay. Well, let's try it in. Oh, that's why, because I got it in stereo. Okay, let me get rid of this. Let me see something. You know, we working, we learning as we go. Press option. We're gonna go to utilities. In stereo right now. Why is it in stereo? And this is mono. Only going to stereo. That's different. Okay, we'll try stereo. Let's see. Let's gain. Oh. Let me take this off real quick. And put the IO on. Mono. 14. I don't think I need the gain actually. Let me see. It's not playing now. I don't know why. Let's try this little button. That's different. Don't know why it's not working. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna figure it out together. We'll figure it out together. Why not? Okay, I can hear the noise floor. A little bit loud. Let me see something. Turn it down just a little bit. Get that noise floor out. So we're gonna cancel this. And let's see. Oh, snap. Something just happened. Okay. I don't know what just happened, but something just happened. Okay, let me turn my logic back on. Sorry for that. Wow. I don't know. Let's drag something else here. Okay, we'll try that. And that's stereo. So let's just try stereo and then change it because I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what the hell is going on. Alright, so let's see. It should come out the left speaker. Alright, so that works. So now we're gonna press option, go to utilities, and it should be mono. Let's watch it now. It's doing that again. Something's going on with this. I got 2 IOs on. That's why. It's supposed to be gain. Why you didn't tell me that? Gain is mono. We're gonna put it on a loop real quick. Just test it. Put the output all the way up. I was clicking down. Let's see the noise floor. The multimeter. Yeah, the multimeter is above -60, so I will have to turn this down just a little bit. You can see where it comes in at right there. Now let's try it without the IO. I do got it a little bit loud, so let's lower it. Let's try to match it. Still a little bit too loud. I'm trying to see if the let's put some plus 20 on it. Oh yeah, that's real. You can hear the noise floor now. Let's lower it. Hold on. I'm trying to. I just try to lever it a little bit so it could sound the same or the same volume. So sounds about right. Let's see. Let me turn it off. Still a little bit louder. You hear that distortion? Let's crank up the distortion for the saturation. Let's crank it up just a little bit. That's fully up. That's all the way up. But for some reason, it don't sound bad. I kind of like that. Let's try something else with it. Something real dark. Yeah, you can hear the difference now. You see it? This is without it. This is with nothing, basically nothing. This is a little bit. Crank it up a little bit. Let's crank it up a little bit more. I think it could go a little bit louder, actually. I'm gonna put it up a little bit more. I'm in love with saturation right now. I can't wait to get the drama EQ compressor. It has like a excuse me, a Motown color to it. So I forgot. I think they got the, the EQ from the Hitsville EQ from Motown. And you know it's crazy? A funny story. I was just watching a video on the guy that recreated it, and he was with the guy that made the original one. And he basically was like, "You're very romantic about, some electronics, basically." And basically, it's like somebody wrote a comment about it, and they was summing it up as, we don't even, when we was back in the days, we didn't want saturation or warmth. We was looking for clarity. Now that we got clarity, it's like we're going back to the analog warmth. You get what I'm saying? But they was trying to get clarity for a long time. They didn't care for the color. Everything had too much color. They wanted the clarity, but due to the technology back in the days, they couldn't get it. So it's just kind of, ironic that, we going back to trying to get, color basically and saturation and, make things warmer and all that type of stuff where they never even wanted that. When they was making the equipment, they was trying to get the clearest piece of analog gear out. But the technology just didn't exist at the time. So I find that kind of crazy. When I read that or seen the video and then I looked up, researched certain things, I was like, wow, should I even get this? Because everything in the box is super clear. But I guess, having a hybrid setup is like the best of both worlds. So I'm not gonna complain. Maybe one day I want to add some warmth. And I mean, I'm already committed. I got the Midas L6 rack. All I need is some modules. The only thing I don't like about the modules are they're very expensive, especially when you go to stereo modules. Some of them things is, $1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000. Some I forgot which one somebody was talking about it, but it was a module. It was $15,000, bro. You know what you could do with that? Like you could do anything with that, man. You might as well. If you gotta spend 15,000, man, you means I don't even know. You can give up. You know what I'm saying? But give that to the homeless or something. Why you spending 15,000? I ain't trying to spend that much money on one module. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, I just wanted to let y'all see the Art Tube MP preamp right here. They have another one that has I think it's a VU meter on it. I wish I had that one. This was free though, so I'm not gonna complain. I just stumbled upon this. My boy that used to engineer, or he tried his hand with engineer. He does video now, but he tried it. He didn't really care for it after a while. And he just gave me some of his equipment, and this is one of the things he gave me. And I had it sitting for a while, and now I'm finally putting it to use. I took it apart. I got a nice little tube, whatever bulb in there, and I want to see if I could upgrade it or change it. I tried to take it out, but it was kind of stuck. I don't know if it's because it was sitting so long or if you gotta add a little bit more force, but I didn't want to break it, so I just put it back together. But yeah, if you know how to change the bulb, let me know. Send me a link to a video. But anyway, that was just my little late night rant and, just messing around with some of his equipment. If y'all enjoyed this video or got anything from it, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to do this for a living. I gotta go to work. I don't like working. I don't like my manager. I don't care for him. I want to do this. What I love to do. I enjoy this. I enjoy gadgets, tinkering with things, and I even got a soldering iron. I just bought a radio to play. I already made one radio, but I got another one. It's a Bluetooth one, and I was thinking about getting a module to solder together, like a 500 series modules. But I guess I caught on the train too late because they used to be like $100. Now they're like $300 to $400. So it's like, it's basically like buying a new one. It's like, I would love to do it myself, But for that price, it's like, what's the purpose? I could get somebody to do it for me for the same price, you know, and they know what they doing. If I mess something up, I'm out of $400. If they mess something up, I could send it back. So, but I would love to get into it if it was a little cheaper, maybe 200, 150, something like that. I would definitely try my hand in it. But yeah, but like I said, make sure y'all like, subscribe. I appreciate all the love, whoever watch. You know what I mean? Do what you love. You know what I mean? That's the quote for the day. Do what you love, man. And if, you know what I mean? Don't mind what nobody say. If it makes you happy, do it. It's your boy P90 Beats. I'm out of here, man. Peace, 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 peace.
Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace.